Hey guys, Jason here, Hydrus. We build the world's most durable, really high performance boards, hand shaped right here by ourselves in our little shop factory in Idaho. So welcome. Rob, this is your board. She turned out great. So you had asked us for a video, or asked me to make a quick video that you could share with a lot of your friends and family. And this is it. So yeah, first of all, thank you so much for all of your support, man. I know you've been referring a lot of people to us and just kind of, supporting Hydrus, and that means a lot to us as a small board builder, board shapers, trying to do big things and trying to innovate. And our niche is it's a relatively small niche still in whitewater river surfing and downriver paddleboarding. So yeah, any support really helps, man. I can't thank you enough. So this is the 8.8 King Dub, our 50/50. We call it our 50/50 board because it is set up and shaped to surf great, as well as it has some factors in the shape that allow it to just kind of maximize stability and allow it to get downriver and work its way through big rapids exceptionally well. So it's built to surf and downriver equally well. So there's that 50/50. So anyways, let's start at the tip, the nose of this board. Hey, first of all, some stats before I forget to give those on this video. So 8'8", we custom size boards, or we custom build boards here. So if any customers or any riders out there want a board that is a little bit different sized, sort of accessorized in different ways, like plugs in different ways, just let us know. Side handles on this board can be kind of a cool option. We've done that in the past. So anyways, the King Dub model comes in either 9'8" stock sizes, 9'8" or 8'8", both right around 34 and a half inches wide. This board here weighs about 31 pounds for the 8'8" version. So with Armalite, that's kind of the thing. It is very durable, more durable than any fiberglass or any other composite construction by far. More durable than a lot of the plastic boards that are out there that weigh a lot more than 30 pounds for an 8'8" by 34 inch wide board. Our larger version of this 9'8", it comes in around 34 pounds, and we make these river boards. They've definitely got an extra layer on the bottom. They are built to bounce off of rocks before they break. If you do end up breaking them, which nothing is indestructible, that's for darn sure. Repairs are relatively easy. You can just make them watertight. Unlike composites or fiberglass specifically, or even plastic, it's not going to continue. The crack's not going to continue to spider web on you. So, anyways, makes repairs a little bit easier, a little bit more foolproof. All right, so shape-wise, let's go over this board real quick. And so nice and sharp front end of this board. So we build most all of our river boards that are meant to break through rapids and break through chop with a real sharp front end, and that kind of gives you a feel that you're not going to have on an inflatable board, unfortunately. And that is just basically slicing through waves, which even if your board that slight hesitation as you hit the front of your board on that next upcoming wave, it may not throw you, but just that slight hesitation or lull it can really throw off your balance. So this is just a real cool feel. It's going to allow you to make it through some wave trains that you're going to look back and be like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I did that. So shed deck, nice high volume front end or bow of this board. Shed deck, it sheds water off to the sides versus allowing the water to just kind of pool at your feet, or standing area, or flush out your feet area. And then mainly the purpose of this extra volume is just that extra float, extra buoyancy at the front of this board to kind of keep that nose riding high. And then also it balances out the board. So we a little more volume up front allows us to get away with a little wider and bigger rear end. Okay, sorry about that. Had a visitor. Where were we? All right, so the balance point of the board just kind of keeps a balance point and your standing area exactly where we want it on this particular board. We want it a little bit rear of front. So anyways, Moving on, let's see. So nice full rails, got nice thick rails, a lot of buoyancy out on the outsides of your feet. This particular board just perfectly flat standing area. Gives you a lot of room to maneuver on the board. Nothing there to trip you up. Also no ridges to, you know, potentially hit on rocks so the board flips upside down. Let's see, you got our arch support back here. Just gives your back foot placement a real solid feel point, or you can feel where your back foot's at, basically. Kick tail back here. Diamond to diamond nose, diamond tail. We do that. The tail shape of this board, kind of modeled after a lot of our surfboards. It is just gives those 3 release points. It's just a real fast tail. Makes the most hydrodynamically. It makes the most sense for river use. Grab handle, just a real comfortable carry handle or carbon fiber carry handle here. Also very practical. You throw a bike lock around it and secure it to a vehicle or a tree, or however you want to go about that. So let me show you the rocker on this board real quick, and then I'll flip it over. Cool looking board, isn't it? Oops. Okay, so this particular model or board, Rob, we've put in a channel for you. Channel's optional. It can either, on this particular model, on our 9.8, we highly recommend the channel. It's more for downriver, or the 9'8" is you know, maybe a little bit more for downriver and kind of tackling those big rapids. What the channel does versus no channel is it just gives us this board a lot more projection or direction, and you can get away with a lesser fin. So you're not concerned about hitting that fin. It also recesses the fin. Here is the fin that comes with the board. Let me brush some of that surfboard foam off of here. So anyways, it's a real flexible 4.5-inch tall flexible fin. So it's recessed in here, maybe an inch and a half where the fin placement is. And so what that does is it gets rid of the base, the thicker base of a fin, so all you're left with is a real flexible top portion of a fin. So it'll just bend right over in most cases. In a lot of cases, you're not going to feel it. And then also you have the rocker, the tail rocker of this board that is going to be lifting that fin out a little bit as well. So gives you a little bit of extra projection, direction, keeps you going in a straight line, and then also it does a lot, a surprising amount for stability on this board. So it just kind of pontoon style stability, just pushes a lot of that volume out on the outsides of the board. So that secondary stability, it's going to really want to pop you back up if you're leaning, and it's going to want to right you. So anyways, there you go. Rails on this board, nice and soft front end. We got a nice rolled over front end. That sharpens up, the rail line sharpens up quite a bit to the back here, so you can really feel, you know, the edges engage if you're surfing, trying to turn. Real cool foot steering type of riding versus every maneuver, you know, that you make on inflatable boards or a lot of other boards. You know, it's paddle initiated steering. This you can really feel, you know, the lean and just kind of getting the rails engaged in turns. Even riding rapids, that's a real cool feel. You know, you're kind of surfing down the face of different rapids, which is real neat, and you can steer and you can really feel the board working for you in that way. So anyways, there you go. Rob, thanks again, man. Yeah, get out there and enjoy the water.